You seem a bit down, Ben. What's on your mind?
I just don't get it, Anna. I've been trying so hard to make things work. But everything seems to fall apart. Sometimes, I feel like trusting in God is, well, pointless.
I understand. Life can be really hard sometimes. But that's exactly why trusting in God is so important.
How can you say that? If God is there, why do things keep going wrong? Why is there so much suffering?
It's not about things always going right. Trusting in God doesn't mean we won't face hardships. It means believing that He has a plan, even when we don't understand it. It's about finding peace in the storm, knowing you are not alone.
But how can you be so sure? How can you trust in something you can't see or prove?
I trust because I've seen how God has worked in my life, even in the worst times. Remember when I lost my job? I was devastated. But I kept my faith. I prayed and waited, and eventually, I found a new job that was even better for me. Looking back, I realized that losing my job was a blessing in disguise.
That sounds nice, but what if it doesn't get better? What if things just keep getting worse?
That's the challenge of faith, isn't it? Trusting when we can't see the outcome. It's like planting a seed. You don't see it grow immediately. You water it, care for it, and trust that, in time, it will bloom. Trusting in God is believing that, even when we don't see it, He's working for our good.
I wish I could believe that.
You can. It starts with letting go of the need to control everything and surrendering to God's timing. It's not about understanding His ways, but trusting that His ways are higher than ours. Even in the darkest times, God can bring light. Sometimes, we just have to hold on and have faith that He's guiding us to something greater.
I don't know if I can trust that easily.
And that's okay. Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about taking one step at a time, trusting that God is with you through it all. It's okay to have doubts, but don't let those doubts keep you from experiencing the peace that comes from trusting in Him.
Maybe I can try. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have a little more faith.
That's all it takes, Ben. A small step. Trusting in God at all times doesn't mean life will be perfect, but it means you don't have to face it alone. You can find strength in Him when yours runs out.
All right. I'll try. I'll try to trust, even if it's just a little bit.
That's a good start. Remember, God is patient and kind. He meets us where we are. Just take it one day at a time.
Thanks, Anna. I needed this talk.
Anytime, Ben. Trust in God, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard.